This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Timra otro krata no de koye no. Court no kire say na onye ne home free Canada.
So
no apply. Until November 26th onya krata di adanse se watwe ne ho. Na so mra o di ni din kuma electoral commission ne de. Na bibia di adanse se odaso ekuta dual citizenship.
Neje sa adana ne ye to aba na onye no e Ghana ni. Adana ne ye to aba no.
Ye adana ye to aba no ade
no e Ghana ni.
Na no enkyere se wo ye Ghana ada wo di wudin koma electoral commission no. Krata na da horo ne yesi ebusa wo se ukuta dual citizenship na se wo nkuta. Eti hono we no ye perjury. Sa no mo ka no. But ma me no lawyer Amaliba to twinkomo Abraham Amaliba.
Okay.
Lawyer Amaliba me mo achimba Kessben 92.9 Accra 93.3 Kumasi. Yeah, who you now so want to say? Okay. Lawyer Amaliba and some ever told Jay aya NDC amanyoko mobonyo sukra edi kan Makan Sembi, especially from the minority leader, say as a Ghana court. You see, I know ye use Ghana court no de abua ama enye maybe any say omuge no na travesty of justice and the no na ka mukoji krata bi Supreme Court kra ka mukodi hu dwuma muti ya ne say ya declaration na court no de verdict na any ruling ni adiaba wadaroma ehimfa pote na mu free say emremu no a judge ni no tena adwamu no piempani no wofom ya enu nti no sa na mo na woto ne hu behia say mokọ mo anim e ba bi za appeals court and Supreme Court kwa ko hese entenchia e na wabu no wadaroma
yo mi das onim say Andrew Krampo anapana omoko court no na lawyers for James Kessben a person file process bi and san judge na atina onim say mo share that MBA registry no otie no
etesi asimo call registry no obi ani ho
exactly and onim say this is the second time that the NC here okay say tama injunction now omebe fa eto no so no me no ka say e court honum so say me be file process after the injunction no and omo two court no mu registry and omo jane here. This is the second time in this same case, in this same registry, in this same high court, in this minority no kasasa. This is where they are coming from. This is where they are coming from.
Okay.
But case nankasa yeye ka say whether or not Obi is owing allegiance to another country other than Ghana, a constitutional matter.
Okay.
Once it's a constitutional matter, no, it's the Supreme Court that can interpret it. The catchy judge will say, refer the matter to the Supreme Court for interpretation. What's 1 year? One year. Sa provision no, ya interpreted that. And only by the crowd workers say ya interpreted that. Well, first the NATO case. The NATO case, no, not a non-registration, not the DNA register no more. Tama NDC Eco primaries. That is different from Obia, where you're a registered voter, but you are challenging what ne allegiance. Say he owes allegiance to Canada. So when it comes to allegiance, because it is an interpretation of the Constitution, you, the High Court judge, only to me. So over here, sir. That's the first point. The second point is OSHA PNDC law 284, People's Representation Act.
Okay.
OSHA section 21D D as in dog, D, not B.
D,
A,
yeah.
B, C, D.
That's right.
Ukoshe D a. Ekyere se nipa kro na ube disqualify no, and as the macrona you are going to cancel the elections results no. Sa nipa kro no obi a 1 year qualified at the time of his election. Now, MP before court, almost say at the time of nomination, now 1 year qualified. At the time of EC for a nomination, now 1 year qualified. And I can say that is not important because PNC law 284 section 21D says that the cutoff point, the time over 1 year qualified, at the time of elections. At time of elections, and not the time of nominations. Niamo can say, oh, election is a process. Into a process, it starts from nomination. And I mean, can say, Nasa onye registered voter, ubet na ye MP. Say onye registered voter, untimi ye MP. Ade na mukati off registration. Ade na munka say, oh, once it's a process, then let's send it back. Let's start from registration. Law Ben can say you should start from nomination and not from elections. Law Ben can say, and also omuchro PNC law no. Now come person omuka say it starts from nomination. Yanti profu and chesa in profu. Now they will know that there's a word called nomination. And as a time omuchro Salono, the word nomination was in existence. The fact that Oma insisted is at the time of elections, means they intend that it should be at the time of elections. Now, the Constitution also, a person shall not be a member of parliament if he owes allegiance to another country. Now, there's a reason for this. The reason is we don't want you to be sitting in parliament. You have access to classified information. You can use that information to give it to the other country. And yes, sir.
Sanity.
Now, say ukofa form. Say ube registration, ube contesting, ukofa form. What kind of information comes into your knowledge? Are you following my argument?
Yeah, I'm following it correctly because the whole kind of just say Obi Kofa form at that moment, only harmful to release any information.
You have put it right. He's not dangerous.
Yes.
So why would you disqualify him at the time of a nomination? And when we say a person shall not be a member of parliament, it means at what time do you become a member of parliament? It's when you are sworn in. When I was in this case, I asked the judge, my lord, I don't expect you to answer, but at what time would they say that you are a judge of the High Court? Is it when the president announces your name, and now if you take the oath of office, and I will know Ankasa and no dignity? Because when the president mentions your name, they can withdraw the nomination or appointment.
You have to go through a process.
Exactly, it's a process. So this ruling or judgment, is against the law, is against the principle and spirit of the Constitution, and I think that this ruling is the bad one. The judgment is a bad judgment for our country.
Abraham Amaliba, Medasianope. Okay. Yet Abraham Amaliba Esama Oka. Na quotation on some of the two joining no PNDC law 284. And I'll quote to say there will be only coins will be to imagine say or Mrashebejani and some baby and our honomo. Any other election petitions and other legal proceedings. Yakoba Besha was a